You are what you watch. We have a wonderful show for you tonight, and before we get there, incidentally, the title is Who Really Won These Elections? Of course, we're talking after the fact, having the President and Vice President being declared by Congress earlier this afternoon. But before we get to that show, I was listening to the airwaves as I was coming in today, and I realized, gee, we give so much freedom to a lot of people in media. Now, I'm going to refer to the electronic media called radio. Now, no wonder so many journalists get the axe from so many different people. I was listening to this one particular media announcer or host who was saying, giving an example, ganito sinasabi niya, may taong pumipila at yung taong pumipila, mahaba daw yung pila, ang ginawa niya, driver daw siya kasi parang lisensya ata renew niya, nilagyan niya yung janitor ng agency, ng government agency, ng 100 o isa't kalahating daan. Binigyan niya para mauna lang sa linya, and the unfortunate part was the camera was on and the whole thing was bribery, and the janitor was taken out of work. This radio host kept screaming out, saying, what about this poor people? How about this janitor whose wife and children were all hit? Galit na galit eh. Ako nagtataka ako, sinisigaw nitong tao nito, no? And then, with the same breath, he goes on and says, well, how about these people in government who've stolen billions? Gloria Macapagal Arroyo and whatnot. Now, there's something very wrong here. First of all, we have to go by what we call rule of law. As much as you and I don't like it, these are the parameters of a civilized society. Now, even with her influence, her power, and whatever she has, it still has to go by rule of law. If you wish to question it, there are many avenues. I'm not saying that she's innocent and she's not, or that guy is not. The problem here, what I'd like to point out is, when a law is broken, as Mayor Lim puts it, no one is above the law. Nagkamali yung janitor, nahuli siya, ganun talaga, ganun ang labanan eh. Mali pa rin yun, hindi naayos yun, kasi yung mas mataas niyang hepe, corrupt. Just because poor siya, pwede na yun. Come on, man. I mean, there's something very wrong. But you see, what I'm trying to hit here are news people, people in the news, who come out and who are very, how would you say it, exaggerate the different, the emote, no? Yung sumisigaw talaga. The person, the people listening to the other side begin to believe on what this guy is saying. But who is this guy to say what is right and what is wrong? Alam nyo, when something is wrong, it is wrong not because it is inconvenient or convenient for you. Mali, mali, tama, tama. Now, may mga parameters yan. Yung din ang pag-uusapan. Hindi pwede sabihin, paano tayo mag-judge? Yung judge corrupt eh. Alam mo, walang tigil na po yan, paikot-ikot. Pero ang kaawa-awa niyan, yung pobreng nakikinig na hindi nakakaintindi, isipin niya, tama pala, kawawa kami mga tao na walang pera, iniisahan kami ng mga mayayaman. Hey, come on. No wonder these fools on the radio make fools out of their viewers and or listeners. So beware, and as I say every time I start this program, it says, you are what you watch. So be careful what you read, what you watch, and what you listen to. Be discerning. Know the difference of truth and the different false statements that are being peddled for whatever reason. Some of them just want to sensationalize it. It's just their job para makilala sila. In GNN or on GNN, we don't do this. We give you the different points of views. We leave it to you. We like very much to think of a more intellectual point of view, unbiased, hopefully, even though the hosts are humanly becoming biased from time to time. But hey, we give you different points of views. That's GNN. That's for accuracy. Ladies and gentlemen, on our program, our topic is Who Really Won? Yan, ang pag-usapan natin yan. Itong mga We have with us Attorney Mon Pedrosa, and we have Hermenegildo or H.R Estrella Jr., Management Systems Advisor. Gentlemen, thank you very much. I hope you're patient enough to hear my little quirky intro there. Ano, pinag-iinitan ko kasi yan pagdating sa media. I'm so sorry about that. Gentlemen.
Sounds like a fresh voice.
There you go. At least it's honest. Whatever we do here in GNN, it's honest. Gentlemen, where are we when it comes to the electronic fraud that we have been given? Now, alam natin in the last 2 weeks, the canvassing in Congress, that's the wrong venue to voice out. However, a lot of valid statements and a lot of validity, diba, arose about these real elections, kung sino talaga nanalo, sino hindi nanalo. Let's look at the simple facts. 25% of the voters were disenfranchised. I'm one of them because of the precincts, clustering. Ang hirap bumoto, ang hirap, nakita natin yung mga linya. Then, during the canvass, we realized that more than 2 million or 2.5 million were invalid votes. Oo, di ba? So, we're talking na ng 37 million votes na lang nanalo. And then, lumabas yung mga questions. Although, Senator Enrile, as he puts clearly on the Philippine Star today, bigyan niyo ako ng prueba bago natin itigil. Ano gusto mo gawin ko? Itigil yung proklamasyon? Hindi naman pwede. So, sinasabi niya, although hindi niya sinasabi wala namang kalokohan, he's asking for, I guess, proof of falsehoods or improper vote counts. Where do we stand on that? Ano nangyari dyan? Kayo?
Well, we made an official report. This is Global Filipino Nation. And the title of the report is essentially the foreign observers, Global Filipino Nation, is challenging the legitimacy of the elections. It's rather strong from our point of view, but the basis are the following. Okay. Number one, this is the issue of the digital signatures.
Yes, wala eh.
Okay, yes. The certificates of canvass, that is the basis of the canvassing and the eventual proclamation, is really based on the electronically transmitted election returns.
Correct.
Electronically transmitted election returns. And the law, RA 9369, is very specific that after the Board of Election Inspectors have finished printing the first 8 copies of the election returns, they are now going to transmit the results of the voting. And the law says the electronically transmitted results, digitally signed, okay, shall be considered as the official basis for the canvassing.
Let's go first to brass tacks. When you say digitally signed, the PICOs will deliver the results to the municipal level.
Yes.
The municipal level will now accept multiple precinct PICOs machines.
Yes.
Okay. At that point, that has to have a registration that is digital.
That's right, yes.
What is the platform for digitalizing that signature? The PICOs itself? Hindi naman screen signed din eh.
No, the digital signatures are issued ahead of time.
Ahead of time.
The bid specifications in compliance with the law.
Yes, it said there. It was very clear. It was brought up many times.
That's right. That the digital signatures will be provided for by the winner of the bid, and they have to get a digital certificate authority. Okay. This is a trusted third party that will certify that if the BI uses his digital...
Who is a trusted third party in this case?
At this point...
PPCRG?
No. Smartmatic said it is Smartmatic. Okay,
Hindi pwede, one and the same yun eh.
Precisely. That's why it is being questioned by Senpeg. It was questioned by other groups. Why Smartmatic is the one that will be the digital certificate authority? It has to be outside. And EO 810 of that was issued in 15 June of 2009 is clearly specifies that the digital certificate authority for the Philippines is the National Computer Center and another agency, I think it's the Central Bank. Okay. And it does not say it is the supplier of any automated system that will be the third party.